hello scrappers. The video you are about to watch was filmed a long time ago in a garage far, far away when scrap prices were much higher and I was drunk like 90% of the time, and I don't even remember filming half of these, so I'm seeing them for the first time too. So sit back and enjoy one of my older videos. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Ooh. Beer Jenga. Alright. Time to do some scrapping. Look at that, guys. Another beautiful day to do some scrapping. Today I'm scrapping this. I have moved this thing around so many times. This has just been in my way. It's kind of heavy. How heavy is it? Zero this out. 22.22. This is the before scrap weight. Kind of interesting to know. The guy who invented this keyboard layout, I believe his name was spelt Q-W-E-R-T-Y, Mr. Quarty, invented this layout. And I used to have one of these electric keyboards here. Electronic typewriter. Kind of nice for doing school reports and stuff. This thing's junk. The insurance company has probably been using this for 10 years straight, and they threw it in the dumpster. Something interesting about these is the ribbon comes out. I don't know if you can see what it says here, but I can crack this open. See, it says 30, 15%, same. They must have went same and then erased, and oh yeah, they did. They went capital to lowercase. I see what they did. But whatever they typed on this is stored up in this wheel, and this came from an insurance company. So look, this much of ribbon was still good. Probably could have typed on this for another year. But all the information of everything they typed is written right here. People's names, addresses, all kinds of information. So that's going into a campfire. This isn't just going in the garbage. I got to protect these people's identity. So that'll go in a campfire, along with the deleting ribbon. Actually, no, not the deleting ribbon, because that's only deleting, yeah, that's not even deleting full words. That's deleting one letter at a time. So that can just go in the trash. But that's something I do for people. They're nice and give me scrap. I make sure their identities stay protected. I destroy hard drives. And I used to have one of these, and I actually would change the font wheel. See all the lettering on this wheel? I used to change my font. I used to do all kinds of stuff. I did a lot of typing when I was in school, you know, for reports, because my handwriting was terrible, so I had to hand type everything. And I'm seeing lots of plastic. There's some tin. Now, this is powered by 110, but there's got to be a transformer in here or something to knock it down to 12 volt, because I guarantee some of this is 12 volt. How do I get into this? I'm not even seeing any screws. There's some plastic. I'm not seeing any screws. Oh, there's some down in there. That doesn't help. Some more tin. Some more plastic. I bet this seam opens up. Oh, there's screws way down in there. If I can get to them. Might have to use this method. There we go. Because they're way down in there. And I'm only seeing these two. So hopefully this opens up like a hinge. That'd be nice. Oh, I was right. I was right. Yay! Some more plastic. I'll have to break that up smaller. And the keyboard. That's kind of neat that it just unplugged. Oh, it's all melted in there. I know there's some silver. I can see the silver Mylar right there. I can see it. Silver Mylar. Silver Mylar is worth about $20 a pound. And all these are melted in there. I'm selling that as 10. Kind of sucks, but at least I got 10 price for it. What is this? Some kind of grounding? Some kind of electronic shielding? That's out. That's garbage. And we got some screws. We got clips. There's a transistor. Can I get the screw out? Is there one over here too? Peekaboo! And I don't want to... That's not coming out. That one's out. I don't want to do too much scrapping because there's still a lot of steel in here that I can just throw in the tin pile. That one's out. Still a lot of steel I can just throw right in the tin pile. Yeah, it's plastic. What are these, brass? Those are brass. Those are coming out. You know me and my brass. I'll set that to the side for now. More garbage. And get this piece of number 2 low-grade circuit board. Now don't take anything off the board unless you're positive. That's a pretty nice looking little board. Got some gold pins. Got these IC chips. IC chips. These just pull right out. They just unplug like a Nintendo cartridge, kind of. And I forgot what they're worth, but I save them. And when I have enough of them, I'm going to sell them as a lot on eBay. People will buy that. IC chips. And these are transistors. These are, see this plate in the back? That plate is number 2 copper. So you can just call this whole transistor right here number 2 copper. There's another one here under this heat sink. Probably aluminum. Yeah, aluminum. Hear that sound? Another transistor. Another transistor. Another transistor. And now I have some low-grade China board. Green on one side, brown on the other. These pins are gold. I'm actually going to take the time, I lost that one, and pluck these out. Doesn't take long. I just pull them out with pliers like that. And it doesn't take long at all. People think I'm crazy, but all this stuff adds up. Grab onto a pile of them. There we go. Don't want the plastic. And if you don't believe me, look up on eBay, type in gold pin scrap. There's some more here I'm going to get. Pull them off, break them off, cut them off. I'm not sure what carat the gold is, but it's gold plating. And you'll be surprised when you look on eBay and actually see how much the stuff sells for. And it adds up quick, considering that almost every piece of electronics has some in it. Definitely worth, you know, the minute that it takes to get it. That's all I do. I just get as much as I can out. Pull them, bend them, break them, cut them, whatever. People don't care. They're just going to use electrolysis and electro, you know, get the plating off, electro, whatever. There we go. Some low-grade circuit board, China board, green on one side, brown on the other. My scrap yard will give me 50 cents a pound for that. My number 2. This is number 2 copper, these transistors. And these gold pins, I don't want to lose those. I started a little tub out here in the garage for gold-plated stuff. And it's getting pretty big already. I have 2 more of these in the house. They add up quick. And they're full. The ones in the house are full. So, people think I'm crazy, but the stuff adds up fast. Get all this number 2 insulated out. Got some more screws. Should probably start with those. That's not plastic. There we go. These are tight. And they're Loctite right in there. It's awful shiny. Magnet stick, so that's 10. I want to get to these goodies back here. That's where the motors and such are. For the servos and... See if I can get this off. Nope. Try it this way. That one's out. That one's out. That one's out. Somewhere down here. I don't know what these are holding in. That one's not coming out. Got that one though. That didn't hold in anything anyways. Piece of tin. I want these goodies out of here. Oh, there we go. That's how you get them. Ground wire. These wires. I see an electric motor here, an electric motor there. To get my number 2 insulated off. Now, see this has like a plastic sheath around the wire? I'm going to leave that right on there for extra weight. Because they like that at the scrapyard. I still got these brass bushings out. If I can. See if I can knock them out now. I don't know if they're going to come out as... Ooh, that one's out. If that one came out, let me try the screwdriver. I think that one's out. Let me try this one. See if I can get you out. Brass adds up quick. I think I can get them now. Oh yeah, these are coming. At least gonna get some of them. If not all of them, I'll get some of them. Brass is one of the heavier metals. And it adds up fast. Where'd that other one go? There's another one here somewhere. Brass adds up quick. That one's out. Let me see if I can knock this one through. That one's out. And that one just went on the floor. I'll find it eventually. So now I got some plastic. So yeah, all those are out. And wherever my bushings went, I will find them. They are here. Here's one. Where do the other ones go? Here's one. And the other one on the floor. Brass bushings. Let's see if I can get these motors out. And we'll be just about done. Alright, that one's not going to come. All I need to do is get this one loose. And this one loose. And then I got the motor. Now, I've seen motors like this before. There's a lot of copper in here. I'm going to try to get it. Where's my cutters? Cut these wires short. What's this? A copper heat sink? There's a transformer. Let's see if I can get this transformer out. How come they didn't have a screw here? That's kind of funny. Oh, it's stuck right to the circuit board. Number 2 insulated. And oh, that bent way too easy. That's copper. That's coming off if I can get it. Transistor and a clip. So I can get this transistor out. No, I couldn't get the transistor, but I got the copper back plate. Let me see if I can get this piece of copper. It appears to be soldered right to the board. That is copper too. Why would you use copper for a heat sink like this? Ouch! Copper bearing? That's funny. That's what I like about scrapping. It don't... Ooh, another transistor. Some of the stuff just doesn't matter. I'm going to try to cut this as close as I can. I got some snipper snips here. Maybe I can get most of this, because I don't like wasting. Oh, that's cutting awful tough for being copper. Urgh. There we go, I got it. Come on, gimme, 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 gimme. That's a nice piece of copper. I'm going to throw that with my number 1. There's no solder on it. Well, not much. I'll put it my number 2. I don't want them to look at my bucket of number 1 and give me a number 2 price for the whole thing. That's copper bearing as well. And I'll throw it with the circuit board. Let me get this other... Oh, there's 2 more motors. 2 more motors. Jackpot. Oh, I got you. And how does this one come out? I got one. Looks like 1 mounting screw. How does the rest of this crap come out? Oh. Now these motors, you could just call these copper bearing, because it's too small to call it an electric motor. For electric motor, they want, you know, something big like a washing machine motor. You know what I mean? They want something big. Number 2 insulated. Number 2 insulated. Number 2 insulated. I like this game. This is fun. And I am just about done with this unit. Ugh. Because I don't like to spend too much time on little piddly stuff anymore. Number 2 insulated. And that's just a paper thin ribbon cable. Yeah, there's still some Tronics in there. I'm going to call that just 10. And I know there's some... I can get this brass out. Or at least parts of it. Get some of my brass. Two insulated. And I'm going to call this whole piece 10. Circuit board. Now for these motors. I bet I can pop that. Let me try this one. I haven't bled all over the place yet today, so I think I'm about due for it. Here we go. That's all I wanted. Get into this. Back plate comes off. That's copper right there. How about this one? That comes off. Oh yeah. We got us a jackpot. Just like that. 10, 10, 10. And then these is copper. So I'll prove it. Number 2 copper though, but it's copper. See? Alright, so I'm gonna do these other 2 motors, clean everything up. Yeah, this won't take long. I'm gonna do these other 2 motors, kind of clean everything up and put everything together, and we'll see what we got. No, I did the first motor the dumb way. Look, and I found out how to do it the smart way on the second motor. Look how easy this is. Look at that. Look at that. That's the smart way to do it. Look at that. How dumb do I feel? These are pretty common motors too. I've seen these in a lot of things. So that'll come in handy, knowing how easy they come apart. Like, I wish I figured out how easy it was years ago. Oh, this yummy copper just comes right out. Overall, I think this is a pretty good score. So next time I see a electric typewriter, I'll take it and scrap it. Some stuff's a pain in the butt, and people say, oh, you want to scrap this? I say, no. It's just too much plastic and too much BS involved. And we're done. So, we got some, look at that, 3.58 pounds, and that's the good stuff. So I got number 2 insulated, about 0.16 pound. How many ounces is that? 2.5 ounces, 0.14. Number 2 insulated. That stuff adds up fast. Some low-grade China board worth about 50 cents a pound. I have about a little over half a pound. So 50 cents a pound, there's 25 cents right there. That was easy. And for number 2 copper, that's what all this stuff is. Number 2 copper. Little over half a pound, that's pretty good. That goes in this bucket. The brass probably won't even register. No. And this is copper bearing. 2 1/4 pounds. That's awesome. Copper bearing and brass. And my IC chips. I do have a little baggie in here I started for chips and such. They do add up. They sell on eBay pretty well. And the rest is here is just tin. Kind of interested to tear. Alright. Kind of interested to see how much tin I have here. Because tin is like 8 cents a pound-ish. And there's still some screws and such. Number 2 copper, or number 2 insulated. 13 1/2 pounds of tin. So that wasn't too bad. Hey, just remember guys, scrap is everywhere. All you gotta do is find it, sort it, and hoard it. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.